Alright, how's it going? Trying end up bringing the wrong team to this. I'm not really here to do arena. Crap, did not kill. Come on. Alright, I killed who I wanted to. Now I don't care. Sit there, I'm getting ready to do some Guild Wars here in a moment. Let's see. Counter. Just give me a second to finish my wings. I still haven't got my devil on, and that's what I'm working on right now. Brought the wrong team, but this works. Let's plan on just bombing. Three more. Two more. Okay, cool. Must be nice to have a villager. Let's just sit around and not be awoken. Oh well, it's all good. That's fine. You're not a threat by yourself. Yes, I don't care if I win or lose this. Let's see, hopefully I can get both bombs on Juno. Yeah, I know. Probably high HP Chloe. Or not Chloe, I'm sorry, Chesson. High HP Molly. Okay, now I don't care. Don't want Juno to come back and sit there and just annoy the crap out of me. Like they always do. Molly didn't have enough HP on her. Shame on them. Granted, it's probably highly resistant, and I probably got lucky to even land a bomb. So regardless. Yay. Ah. Oh well. There we go. I would rather bomb you instead of you moving and let it blow up on your own. Alright. Wings. Don't care. Sitting there, let's see. Wrong thing. Here we go. Been working on this. I mean, I'm obviously not getting anywhere on violent. I got to farm 300. I'm gonna try to make some will runes. I need just a little bit over 200 to get there, and then some of those. And then next one, I'm gonna be focused on making some despair runes. Power up. I'm getting there. So close. I just gotta finish this first skill. to go ahead and finish maxing him out. So he only needs one more, which would be nice. Oh yeah, if you watched the rune video, that blue rune became an upgrade from my Ritesh. I gotta finish maxing it. It rolled resistance instead of accuracy, but I'm not gonna complain about getting a little extra resistance, because that's always annoying as crap. But it went to speed, so I lose a little bit of HP, gain crit rate, and gain 3 speed. And then once I grind it, it's gonna be a while before I can grind his runes, because I gotta grind that one at least. Grind that, grind that, grind that one. That one's already been grinded. Hopefully find a 6-star for that eventually, but can't really gripe at the stats too much. Maybe make that flight attack, defense, attack, or something like that eventually. Who knows, because that's actually a really good rune. I like that rune. And sit there and grind some of these stats. So yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. He has a potential with grindstones alone to get up to at least an additional 16 speed with only hero grinds. I would be happy with that, because that would probably get him to right where he needs to be faster than my Verad. Granted, that's one's been grinded. That one hasn't. That one has. He has 3 runes that haven't even been grinded yet. Oh well, stuff to work on. Oh yeah. This is what I was doing. Sorry, I get sidetracked easy. Sit there one more just to max that out, so he'll be good wherever he goes, but at least the damage effect is maxed. I'm going to sit there and try a couple of monsters to replace him and dragons. I might go back to my Jolie and see about giving her some better runes and upping some of her stats. She's going to have to be sped up slightly. Who knows? Or I might try her. She's just a little too slow for it right now, but... Or I might actually build Stella. I don't know yet. Okay. So I've already kind of decided who I wanted to fight. We're going to start, and I'm going to do a +1. That was number 10. Nope, wasn't 10. It was 9. And I chose specific targets that I want to mess with just because there was some monsters that I wanted to play with today that I don't get to use too often. I can't wait to be able to skill him up. I got one more to finish on my homunculus, as you saw. I don't like leaving things partway done, but I want to get him done soon. But I also got to get 2 more on my Recon. So, man, I had a rune that I thought was going to be an upgrade for him, but no such luck. Oh well. So yep, and then Team 2, he is wanting to Katarina me. How do I want to deal with that? Take the chance of Will. He goes. So he's using an attack leader. Alright. I could try to bruise it out and see if I can take the damage. But with him, he gives a 50% attack bar boost. Then she goes, so I could wait out one turn and see if they go ahead and, but they're still going to have immunity, so the invincibility's gone. So using a Chloe probably won't cut it. It's a win unit, so I gotta take the chance of them maybe critting. So it seems like the easiest way to deal with this would be double life. Instead of taking the chance. Oops, wrong thing. Come on, go back. Okay. So, fire. Wind's not going to crit it too much. Besides, they might be able to kill her. But good luck. She has 30,000 HP. Not saying that this Katarina can't do it. But she got some tankiness. I really need to get my Theomars faster. That's the only problem I don't like with this team. Let me find him. So essentially the idea is try to survive round 1 and kill the main nuke. And once that's done with, work out the rest. If I can sustain through it. Depends on how bad they mess up. So yay, you know how to do someone right. And I couldn't kill. Crap. Alright. So the only thing I don't like about this team is I don't have an attack bar. And did you get enough procs, Camellia? Oh, that's fine. Let's just wait a second. He's already won enough turns. There we go. Now I ain't gotta worry about it. It's not even my skilled, but it does just enough. And I miss again. Alright. And you're critting. And I miss again. I'm getting just a little bit annoyed. Thank you. You gotta be kidding me. You have 82 accuracy. Get your crap together. This is stupid. This. Finally. Oh, now you violent. Thank you, Sierra. No, no point. Nope. All those units are violent. There we go. There we go. Did what they're supposed to. See it glancing. I could. Why bother? That's fine. Threat removed. So they got him tanky, not really on the attack build. I was wanting to say that, but Chloe's about to go. No point taking extra damage. Alright. Team 2 that I picked out. Let's see. This one. I just want to have fun and use Katarina on my own. I can't wait to get her skill ups going. That'd be nice. And I've already got her maxed. Okay, team 2. I go with a Nord defense. Something like that. Kimura has AoE and likes to crit water, kind of like Perna does. Let's see. Come on, no, stop. Alright, I'll answer that later. You know what? I want to play with my Varad, with his rune changes. So, let's pan retest against Kumar. One day I'll have a Kumar, but I don't care if I get one or not. It's not a big deal. I don't want any... see, I don't really want any Nat 5s right now. Mainly want 4s for skill ups. Annabelle. There we go. And the last sword should be fun. I'm going to be fighting against a light panda. I mean, you already know what my strategy is here. Crap, I get rid of that. There we go. There we go. There we go. That violence. Missed that crit on Chisoon. That actually hurt. Hey. That was good timing on their part. 15,000. 13,000. And the funny thing is, my Ritesh is speed HP. I wonder if they went with that build. I don't know. That's interesting. Alright. So this is the one that I'm curious about. I don't care about Team 2. Team 2 is going to be simple. Well, not simple, but not as much RNG base. So they don't want attack bar boosters here. And to be honest, I could probably Katarina that, but this guy strips. Not to mention, if you use a attack bar booster, he reduces it by half, but he also gains attack bar by 20%. Is it just him or is it his allies? Your attack bar. So he gains attack bar by 20%. And I'm curious if I use Leo and then I use my really fast Immensity. Oh, there goes Copper. Let's see. Leo. So I'm not going into this thinking I'm going to win. Especially since my first target will be knocking out Sierra. But I'm wondering if I can still give Copper turn 1. That's what I'm curious about. Should be fun to find out. It's not often I get to run a test on something like that. And Team 2, I'm just mirroring. You don't get to fight against light pandas too often. But the funny thing is he's also running a attack bar booster. Man. Okay, so if you notice there, he actually does gain attack bar off that one skill. You would go for the one guy that freaking needs defense. Alright. Hey. Easy there, killer. Had to go for Copper. You pain in my butt. Oh, yeah, you violent this in time, didn't you? So no stuns. Really? Really? Well, fine. You know what? Screw you too. I can give myself violence. That's the reason why I run an Immensity that can run circles around your Vladule. So Bernard cut in between. My Bernard is way too fast for my current team. And it doesn't help considering that Taylor has a low base speed. And it's not that my Taylor is slow. He has plus 109 speed with really good stats for attack, crit damage, and crit rate, if you ask me. But he has a 95 base speed, while Bernard has 111. So in the same conditions, it's really hard to get your Taylor to where he needs to be when you're running a 311 Bernard. Because let's see, his skill, he gives you a 30% attack buff. If you take it and find out, I mean, the map's not going to be exactly right there, but Let me. So you got 311, and then you work it out to get. Oops. You want. Let me see. You need to match 70% of that. So you want 70% of 311 speed, essentially. That's before you even worry about towers and speed leads or anything else. So that means your monsters, after towers and everything, should roughly hit 217.8 speed. And then once you include towers and figure out where he's at, and figure out where your Bernard's at, and then you start working out and trying to get everybody else, it's even worse. Like, my tear was 95 plus 109 is at 204. Then if you work in towers, it would put him over what he needs, but you got to remember there's towers for Bernard and everything, and they're getting that extra boost, especially with that high base speed. Because I run a 24 lead, and this video is basically over if y'all want to call it stops here, but I'm just going over how you kind of figure this out. So you got 24 speed lead that you're using, plus your max speed tower. You got 15% there, so you got 39. You got a base speed of 111 of Bernard, so you go ahead and use your 111, and you work out the percentage base. So we got 39%. I'm gonna multiply that by 1.39. It goes ahead and adds that on there for me. So that puts me at 154.29. I'm just going to say 154 even. Then my Bernard on top of it has plus additional 200 speed, which puts him actually at 354 speed after the speed lead and the towers are in play. So then you want to sit there and say, well, you need 70% of that speed. So let's go ahead and figure out what 70% of that is. So you multiply it by that speed I had by 0.7. So that means that my monsters, in order for my Taylor to be able to not really get interrupted, he has to hit 248 speed. Currently, let me see. And if you're wondering where I got the 70%, Bernard gives it 30% to make up the difference of the 30. So at least to be up to the 70 mark by the time Bernard goes, you need to be at 248 speed to reach that point, essentially. So let's see. We got 248, easy enough to remember. And you got Taylor at 95. So let's see, 95. Then we're going to go ahead and figure out how much speed he got with the towers in lead. That puts him only at 132. So he is sitting at this, without adding his additional speed, at 132 speed with towers in the speed lead. Then I got an additional 109 speed from stats. That puts him at 241. So in order for me to get my Taylor to where he needs to be, the stats that he has is stellar. And it's really hard to even get this. This is like my best friend set for Violent, his Violent Revenge. In order to get him just to the point, I need to get an additional 7 speed to help stop that Bernard from interrupting me like what happened. It is a go. I did use a speed grind here eventually. That when I grinded speed on there, it only wrote a 3. So hopefully one of these days I can get a better one and I can roll it. That was a blue, so it was 3 to 6, I do believe. If that wrote a 3, then at 4, so that could be 7. If that wrote a 6, that puts it there. And then you roll a 4, so that would give me 3 more additionally. and I would still be 4 off from where I need to sit. So in order for me to match it, I either got to get a better rune. Let's say that's 19 speed there. That is 8 speed, but 16. I'm going to be able to find a better revenge rune. I'll look around. That's probably what I'm going to have to do, is look for a better revenge rune and then try to match the crit rate and stats off of that. Because this also doesn't have any crit damage. So there is potential for an improvement. That's 20 speed. That's going to be hard to beat and has no attack. But I rolled crit rate on it. I'm actually kind of happy with that rune, other than the fact it's lacking attack. That's where his 7% accuracy is coming from right now. And then that's a really nice rune. And obviously I'm not going to get speed here, but I can get crit rate and probably better stats by getting a better slot too. But you know what? That's about impossible. That was my first violent rune I've ever had for speed to drop. That was 6-star. So 7 more speed. That's good to know. And with that, I'm actually going to call it a video. Learn something new myself every day. I should have done that a long time ago. Alright. Bye. Time for raids.